Okay, so number 8, consider the following equilibrium. 2SO2 plus O2. I'm just going to rewrite it here. From which of the following starting conditions would it be impossible for equilibrium to be achieved? So we have several A, B, C, D. So for A, 0.25 moles of this, 0.25 moles of this. For B, 0.75 moles of this. For C, 1 mole of this. For D, 0.5 moles of this, 0.5 moles of this, and for E, equilibrium can it be achieved from all of these. Okay, the thing to think about is when you have a reaction, in order to go to the right, you need to have both reactants. So we have both reactants. So we could make some SO3 and we could reach an equilibrium position here. That would be okay. But look at B. On line B, there's no O2 to react. So this is sitting there. There's no O2 to react. There's no SO3 to push back and make O2. So I can't go forward and I can't go back. So B is the one that I can't reach equilibrium from. Number 9. We have at 373 Kelvin, the reaction has an equilibrium constant of this. The concentration of gases in the vessel were measured to be. So I'm just going to rewrite it. These are all gases. We have the concentration of gases in the reaction vessel were measured to be 4 times 10 to the minus 3, 1 times 10 to the minus 5, 3 times 10 to the minus 6. And then we have some questions about whether we're at equilibrium. So we're going to do K is equal to 2.2 times 10 to the minus 10. And what we're actually going to find is Q. And we know that the equilibrium expression would be CO times Cl2 over CoCl2. But since we're putting in known values, we'll call it Q, because we're putting in values that we have, but we don't know if we're at equilibrium. So we're going to put in CO, 1 times 10 to the minus 5. Cl2, 3 times 10 to the minus 6. Divide that by 4 times 10 to the minus 3. And everything has a coefficient of 1. So the top becomes 3 times 10 to the minus 11. Bottom 4 times 10 to the minus 3. So that becomes 0.75 times 10 to the minus 8. And now we have to compare this. This, which is 7.5 times 10 to the minus 7, by the way. Okay, 7.5 times 10 to the minus 7 is smaller, or is bigger than 2.2 times 10 to the minus 10. This is bigger than K. So that means that we have too many products if we're bigger than K. So the reaction is that's not true. We're not at equilibrium. This is true. It's not at equilibrium. It's going to proceed to the... Nope. The reaction quotient is bigger than K. We're going to move to the left. So that's not true. The reaction is not at equilibrium and is proceeding to the left. That's true. The reaction quotient is equal to K. No. The reaction quotient is less than K. No. So the answer to this one was C.